Angela sat in front of her mirror, applying makeup with shaky hands. She was beautiful, but today she didn't feel like herself. Maybe because she wasn't really herself anymore. For the past 1 year, she had been pretending to be someone else. Not completely, but enough. She laughed when she didn't want to. She watched horror movies even though she hated them. She ate sushi, though it made her stomach turn, all because of one man, Brian. He was rich, handsome, classy. He spoke softly and opened doors for her, the type of man most girls dreamed about. Angela wanted to be his dream girl too, so she changed everything about herself. The loud, tomboyish Angela who loved football and local food was gone. She became Angela 2.0, quiet, elegant, and wife material. And it worked. Brian fell in love with her, but now he wanted to propose. Angela found a small ring box in Brian's drawer by mistake while cleaning his room. Her hands froze the moment she saw it. She opened it slowly. A shiny diamond sparkled at her, mocking her fake personality. She wanted to cry, but why? This was what she wanted, right? The man of her dreams. A ring, a future. But how could she say yes to a man who didn't even know who she really was? Angela sat on his bed and stared at the wall. Her heart was loud in her chest. She thought about all the lies she had told. I love hiking. Wow, I love jazz music too. Yes, I totally read poetry at night. Each one had a seed. Now this seed had grown into a forest of lies. Girl, you better come clean, her best friend Tracy warned. When Angela told her everything, Angela shook her head. But he loves me like this. Tracy leaned forward. No, he loves the version you created, the one that doesn't exist. What happens when you get married and drop the act? Angela didn't answer. The truth was she didn't know. She had buried her real self so deep, she wasn't even sure who she was anymore. Brian invited her for dinner. He booked the whole rooftop of a fancy hotel. The lights were romantic. The air smelled of roses and red wine. And right in the middle of the table was the ring box. Angela smiled on the outside, but inside she was crumbling. Brian took her hand. Angela, this past month have been the best of my life. I feel like I've found the one. You are everything I've ever wanted. Sweet, gentle, classy, the perfect woman. Angela's heart sank. He continued, I want to spend forever with you. He opened the ring box. Will you marry me? Angela stared at the ring. In her mind, different voices screamed at her. Lie. Keep the act. You've come too far. Tell the truth. Don't build your future on lies. She opened her mouth, but no words came out. Instead, she did the unthinkable. She stood up and ran away, leaving Brian confused and alone. Brian called her over and over. She didn't answer. She ignored his texts too. For 3 days, Angela locked herself in her room. She cried. She tore down pictures of her and Brian. She wanted to tell the truth, but she didn't want to lose him either. Tracy came over and forced her to eat. You're going to tell him or I will, Tracy threatened. Angela nodded weakly. I'll tell him. Angela called Brian to meet at a quiet cafe. He looked upset and heartbroken. Angela, why did you run? She took a deep breath and told him everything. Every single lie, every act, every fake smile. Brian listened quietly. His voice was unreadable. When she finished, she looked down. I understand if you hate me. I didn't think you'd like the real me. Silence. Then Brian stood up. I need time, and he walked away. Weeks passed. Angela heard nothing from Brian. She tried to live normally, but everything felt heavy. She started going back to her real hobbies, watching football, hanging out with loud friends, eating spicy local food. Strangely, she started feeling alive again, but her heart still ached. One rainy evening, there was a knock on her door. Angela opened it, and there he was, Brian, soaked, cold, but smiling. You lied, he said. But I realized I did too. Angela blinked in confusion. I wanted a perfect woman, but no one is perfect. And maybe I was scared too. Scared to fall in love with someone real. Flaws and all. Angela's lips trembled. I don't want the fake you, he continued. I want the messy, loud, passionate Angela, the real one. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She held up the ring again. Now, can I ask the real you to marry me? Angela laughed through her tears. She nodded. Yes,